What a great day we had.
We are not here on a Saturday night, but it is the Gunners Club. So it's a beautiful spring day in Melbourne, or it has been, and we've come to share our haul.
The bounty.
Woohoo! So today we went to, I think it was called the Malvern East Food and Wine Festival.
That's the one. Yep.
And it was in Central Park in Malvern, and they'd sort of fenced off an area, and there were copious amounts of alcohol.
Was there?
They'd set it up so there was alcohol in one section, food in another section, and then there were bits and pieces in between. Lots of wine,
Beer.
cider, mead.
I didn't see the mead one. I missed one, did I?
No, you didn't. You tasted it with me.
Oh, the honey mead. Yes, I
Yes,
did.
yes, you did.
We're going to be doing one of those.
We're going to be making it ourselves. We're going to make use of the copious amounts of honey that our bees provide us with. So, and I've got the feeling. So what they do is they use the sugar in the honey to make the alcohol, and then to actually make it really taste like a sweet honey mead, they add honey back into the mix. And that's the one I want to do, because our honey tastes so spectacular, it'd be a shame to lose the taste. That's what I think anyway. So we want to share with you the sorts of things that they had at this one. And this is the closest thing I have here related to alcohol.
Yeah.
Christy very kindly bought me some verjuice.
I'm sorry?
Verjuice. It's grape juice without the alcohol.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So this is from Boxgrove Vineyard. They actually got very excited about Boxgrove. They bought some of the wines from there too, didn't they?
I don't know, did they?
I think they did. But, this is signed by Sarah. So is that lady that you spoke to?
Yes.
Okay. So I use verjuice a lot in my cooking and in salad dressings. I just think it's a beautiful flavour. And I usually use the one Maggie Beer makes.
So this is just grape juice. That's what you're telling me?
Yeah. Open it up.
No alcohol?
No alcohol. Sorry.
Why am I wasting my time?
This is what it tastes like before they let it ferment.
Doesn't smell much of anything.
No, but it's a lovely flavour.
Okay.
So now I've got to show you this. I love this. This is a basket, and it's made by some lovely people. It looks like a lot of women, actually. It's hand woven in Myanmar, and they use that plastic strapping that goes around pallets and things.
Yeah.
And each basket they make is absolutely unique and different, and I just loved it. So they come in all different sizes. They've got massive ones. It's really good because it's got the braces at the bottom, so your stuff doesn't fall through. And I just love the colours of this one. I thought it was very well done. So I bought that to carry my bits in.
It's a very artisan type basket, isn't it?
Yeah. So this organisation, which is, what are they called? It's an ethical direct trade one. It's Pali Baskets, Pali, P-A-L-I baskets.com. And they support 2 villages in Myanmar through this wonderful idea of the ethical direct trade. So the 2 villages are completely supported by this venture, which is fantastic.
How good's that?
I know. And it's totally recyclable even after when you finished using it and you really, it's faded or whatever, it can be recycled again anyway. So I think that is a brilliant idea.
Do they have any that match my eye colour?
That's sort of like it, Bloodshot.
Good point.
Okay. So I've got to show you what I thought was the biggest rip-off there. I won't tell you which stallholder it was from because people who went there will know. So I saw this, and this was tied up, and it had a lovely bow, and it just looked really gorgeous. Like it's all like that, and it just presented really beautifully, and it had a tag attached to it that said chocolate. And I didn't know what was inside it. The guy was too busy yakking with other customers, so I didn't bother asking. $10. And inside were 2 chocolates. So they're about half the size of a Ferrero, and there were 2 in there individually wrapped, and that was $10. I bought it for the idea of the presentation. That's really why I bought it. But I still think it was very expensive for 2 chocolates. He who must be obeyed.
And rightly so.
Loves olives.
Oh, yeah.
So they had a place where they had these olives and pickled cherries. So Christy tasted the olives and we both tasted the cherries. I'm really not an olive person. The squeaking on the teeth, can't handle it. But these ones are lime and jalapeno chili.
Jalapeno.
That's the one. And they're called Spicy Blonde from this Gamilla company. And Christy said they were amazing because instead of it just being garlic and chili and, you know, everything, all the other flavours, you could still taste the olive in it.
Okay.
Which is really hard to do, that balance.
So is this in olive oil or what's it sitting in?
Oh, okay. So Christy said you would really like these. It is sitting in ingredients: olives, water, salt and spices. So it's basically
just a brine. Yeah. Okay.
Good thing is, if you really like the combination, we can do it with our own chili, our own olives that we've got.
That's a good point. Yes, we can.
So if you do like it,
because we're going to have a lot of olives this year.
Christy and I both went, wow! So these cherries have got saffron, sugar, apple cider vinegar and spices. I don't know what the spices were. They don't usually give those away. But the flavour was amazing. So I'm thinking if we wanted to try that with a handful of our cherries this year, because the cherries they've used are obviously like the Hungarian cherries that you're used to.
Yeah.
So we could maybe try it with some of our cherries, if you like this. So we'll have to taste these.
I see.
But we're saving this for Christmas, and then we can make a decision. Because we'll still have we should have cherries ready for Christmas, I would say.
Well, I reckon we'll get a good bucket of cherries this time off the tree.
Okay, now, him, of course.
Him,
of course. Mulled wine.
Oh,
We've
yeah.
got more of the packets of mulled wine. These are bundles.
Yep.
We've already got some.
There's 5 in there, and it's like a tea bag.
Here you go, I'll show you. So it's just one of those pyramid-shaped tea bags. Oh, smell that.
Oh, that's just wonderful. That's Christmas in a tea bag.
It is.
It really is.
What I put this into was apple juice, and then use that to add the alcohol to. In here, it says for a classic hot mulled wine, you have the bundle, brown sugar, and a bottle of red.
Yep.
Okay. Now, I did it with apple juice because we had people coming who weren't into alcohol. So, and then you can add fruit and things, and it says finish with a tablespoon of Cointreau, optional. No such thing as optional. So they say cover and steep it for 15 minutes or steep it for an hour, depending on how strong you want the bags. But these are beautiful. So we'll try that out, keep you posted. Then we have...
just the goodies you can pick up at these markets and stuff.
So the way he'll farm people, I've got jars of their different garlics. So I've got garlic salts, and there's a lemon flavoured one, there's a basil flavoured one. They're all different flavours of garlic. Rosemary, I think, is one of them. And so we got the chili and lime. And the guy we were talking to who was selling these said that this is really good with chicken.
Ah, yes.
So we're thinking if we cover it with chicken, let it sit for a while.
And resealable containers too.
Resealable packets, yeah.
Yeah.
So this is just salt, garlic, lime zest and chili. Now, I won't be eating it because I can't do chili. It just creates all sorts of havoc. But what I will be doing is 47 cloves. And this stuff, if you match equal amounts of this and water, it turns back into fresh garlic. It looks exactly like fresh garlic, behaves exactly like fresh garlic. Only thing in here is garlic, and he's dehydrated it. So I'm thinking I would make some chicken for he who must be obeyed, or so he thinks.
And rightly so.
Yes, dear. I'll make him some of this chili lime chicken, and I would make myself will you marry me chicken, because that's got lots of garlic in it.
I already have, my darling.
You can get this in some supermarkets. I know you can because I've seen some of it there. But this is a new one for me, licorice and peppermint. Did you smell this?
No.
I opened one packet just so we get the sniff effect.
So is that a tea?
It's a tea, because I'm trying to drink things other than soft drink. And I thought, this is caffeine-free, but I love licorice, and the peppermint is really good for an upset stomach, which I have all the time these days. So I thought I'd give that a crack. And they had that at one of the stalls too. It's pucker. But I know you can get it in some supermarkets, but not the peppermint and licorice one, sorry. All right, now, I got this present for Julia, so hopefully I've given it to her before she sees this video. But in winter I bought her some chocolate spoons, and you stir them in hot milk and you make yourself a hot chocolate. Well, this is the Belgian hot chocolate spoon, and it's got the little Christmas touch there, but it's got the little marshmallows with it, so it's all good to go into the hot chocolate. So I'm hoping she likes it. She does like her hot chocolate, I've been told. And Belgian, you can't go better. Gingerbread Christmas trees. I thought these were cute. Just cut out little Christmas tree shapes, make your gingerbread cookies, and then ice them and put some silver cashews on it. I like those.
Oh,
I like cute for Christmas. This is Jules de Stroper, which is a Belgian company, and they've been around since 1886. Now, I remember this brand being sold in Holland before I left in 1968. And they're butter biscuits. One of them's got almonds in it. So
a bit of butter?
I think there's going to be a lot of butter.
Yeah, okay.
So they're almond thins, which is like very, very thin ones with slight flaked almonds in it. And there's butter crisps and there's butter waffles. So I don't know whether I'm going to give them to someone for Christmas.
Or give them a nudge yourself.
Yeah, whether I'll cave. But really, really tasty biscuits from that brand. And the last thing we got, so we're not allowed to put this up before Christmas. Jan, if you're watching, look away. So, I love jams and things like that, but the Sarge's wife, from previous videos, if you remember, loves a marmalade. So we saw this blood orange, and it's really chunky. It looked really yum. And then we also got some virtuous vanilla plum jam. I thought that was cute. And some mingled marmalade. And then I got myself some, it's called Actually Apple Jelly. And it was so good. And the colour is just gorgeous. And the taste is even better. But we got to sample.
Uh-huh.
I know you didn't go for these things. You're not that into sweet.
Not all that, except you, darling.
Don't believe it. It's not true. So we got a few of these. So these are for Jan for Christmas, and this is for me because I'm worth it.
Of course you are, Peter.
Oh, dear. So that was basically our haul. We could have got lots more.
Oh, my God, there was that much there.
The food, I had Nepalese momo, which is the little dumplings, and the amazing chicken in them. And then I also had a barbecue chicken. It was Nepalese, but I don't remember the name of it. And that was really good. That was, you know, with the charred.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
And that sauce was really good that came with it.
Yeah, it was a tomato sesame oil sauce or sesame seed sauce or something like that.
No wonder I liked it.
Yeah, that's right. It's had got the sesame in it. So that was really good. And we tried some Danish donuts, which were
doughy.
Yeah,
I thought
they were more cakey than anything.
Yeah, they weren't like a traditional donut, as in mouthfeel and all that.
They may be a traditional Danish donut, but it's not what we're used to.
Yeah.
It wasn't as much air in them.
No, that's right.
And what else? There was one more thing we tried, I thought. Oh, yes, we had this fabulous cheese platter.
Yes.
That was really great. The girls who put them together are a catering company, and unfortunately, I don't remember their name because they were really, really good. They put together, it was about this size, and it came with 2 cheeses, a sage derby, and a tasty of some kind. Mm-hmm. And then it had salami, chorizo, it had
fruits, strawberries, raspberries, blackberries.
Yes, blueberries. It had some craisins in there. It has lavash crackers, which was what you ate the pesto with.
Yep.
It was just great.
But it was a decent size considering how much it cost.
Well,
it was great.
yeah, I think so.
I didn't think that was overpriced compared to some of the stuff there. That was really good.
Chocolate almonds, chocolate pretzels, and then they had real pretzels in there as well. So that was really, really good. If you ever get a chance to go to one of those wine and food festivals, I'd have a look if you can afford it. It's not cheap. Christy brought passes for people who were drinking. I wasn't drinking, but Christy bought passes, and it was $30 for the pass. You got a glass, and with that glass and a ticket, you could sample. I mean, the amount was tiny.
Oh no, it was reasonable.
Okay, but
it wasn't a full glass.
no, it wasn't like a tasting glass. It was just a taste rather than yeah. So there was lots of variety, ice cream, and there was Spanish, and there was all sorts. Really was good.
I have to admit, I didn't even get to see all the food ones. I was too busy with the good stuff. They had beer.
They did have beer. You tasted that really.
I had a couple of different IPAs. I'm actually starting to lean towards IPAs. They were pretty damn good.
Well, that double hop one you had was really bitter.
For you.
So that was our bounty from the wonderful Northern East Food and Wine Festival, Wine and Food Festival. Actually, it's probably a wine and food festival. The food was an afterthought.
It was a great day out, and we thought we'd share the bounty with you, as we do.
Well, we let you look at it. You can't get to taste any of it. Sorry about that. But hopefully, if there's a fine wine and food festival near you, you'll get to have a look through and just remember what we said.
It really is worth it. It really is. Just to get...
Oh, it was great. We got a table with an umbrella in the middle of the whole event.
But we got there early, so...
We got there as they opened. And we just... someone was always sitting at that table, so we kept it. Oh, it was great.
Yeah.
It was fun.
It was good.
Thank you for inviting us.
We met some nice people.
We did, actually. Some of the people there were very interesting, especially that chappie at the end.
Who you gave the ticket to?
Well, you selected him.
I did, and wasn't he surprised?
He was a happy camper, wasn't he? So I'm sure he enjoyed whatever little beverage he got.
There you go.
Okay.
You have to pay it forward.
I never thought I'd hear you say those words. He was dragged kicking and screaming to part with that ticket, mind you. I'm not giving away a ticket. Okay, he did though. He let it go.
I did. Because I'm good like that. Giving, I am. You guys have a great one. We'll see you on the next one.
Don't forget to like and subscribe, please.
Catch you guys later.
Oy vey.